俺はロジャー。この出会いは運命だ、レイリー。運命？
Hey my dear pirates, you are on channel, Straw Hat's One Piece Theories, and in today's video we're going to talk about Joy Boy and the possible similarities that existed in his time and current times in One Piece. In a past video we talked about the possibility that Joy Boy had the first and most powerful fleet of pirates of all time. They theorized that the weapon Poseidon of that time and even Im-sama could have been part of Joy Boy's crew. But in today's video we go beyond. Could it be that in addition to these historical personalities, there were other great personalities like we have today? Was there a Blackbeard, a Boa Hancock and even a Nami when Joy Boy was alive? Could it be that just like Luffy, Joy Boy had a swordsman, a navigator, a shooter and a woman who was in love with him like Hancock is in love with Luffy? Well, we're going to analyze all this in today's video. So if you want to be a pirate king like me and achieve eternal glory, go ahead and press the like button with all the power of your devil fruit. And if you're new here my dear sailor, already subscribe to the channel and don't forget to activate the notifications bell so you don't miss any new video, okay? Then join this crew that will dominate the entire Grand Line and the New World. Now without further ado let's get to this epic video. And well my dear pirate, the story of One Piece, although it has many facets, in its main plot Oda talks about generations and the importance of history being told so that the mistakes of the past are not repeated in the future. Oda makes it very clear to us that everything that is happening has already happened in the past, but in different ways and with other people and important personalities, but even so, these figures, or at least some of them, tend to repeat themselves over the century. It is unknown if Nika came before or after Joy Boy, but one thing is for sure, Luffy, Joy Boy and Nika are on this journey as one person with similar goals and dreams. Both have crossed and will cross, in Luffy's case, the same journey to bring liberation to people, joy and peace. Of course, each must have its quirks, but it's very clear that Oda is dealing with the passing of generations and how they affect the world. And that's not just Luffy, Joy Boy and Nika, and even Roger, who are the, so to speak, protagonists of the story in their respective time. There is Im-sama who, as I said in that theory, may be the person who represents the other side of the coin. Perhaps Im-sama has discovered immortality or else this figure may have had several reincarnations over the centuries, but in addition to this figure who carries the evil side in this world, we have Rox D. Zebek, Kaido, and Blackbeard. Poseidon is another figure that even though he is one of the ancestral weapons, he still has his pre-established destiny of walking side by side with the liberator of peoples when the right time comes. And as we can see, practically all of these figures did not walk alone, they all had a fleet or allies around them to make sure their wishes, whether for good or for evil, were achieved. So thinking about it, could it be that there were also other similarities in smaller figures but that were also part of this history of the past and that today are being represented by other people? Well, I believe so. If Oda's focus, in addition to all the themes he addresses in One Piece, is to talk about the passage of time and how important figures were important in each period, it is possible to imagine that there were people who supported these great leaders who could be represented today. If Luffy, who today carries the name, personality and even the hope of Joy Boy and Nika, is following a path similar to that of his predecessors, only this time to finally fulfill the goal that was given to them, then surely there were people of confidence just like the ones Luffy carries on his journey. Oda makes it clear that friendship, companionship and unity, even among the villains in the series, is something invaluable, so the possibility that there was a navigator like Nami and a great platonic love like the one that Hancock has for Luffy in the possible Joy Boy's crew is very large. A swordsman like Zoro or a great marksman like Usopp, because they realize a detail, Roger also had similar figures like those in Luffy's gang. Zoro is clearly referencing Rayleigh while Usopp is clearly a reference to his own father only within the gang from Luffy. We can go even further. We can theorize that in all these eras there has always been someone like Shanks and Dragon who are important people for the development of the great hero of the story but are doing it in a more subtle way. Who knows, Joy Boy didn't even have some brothers, could be blood brothers or considered brothers like Luffy, Ace, and Sabo. That is, my dear pirates, I really believe there could have been a lot of the personalities that we see today but in that Joy Boy era. But now I want to know your opinion about everything we commented here today. Do you believe in the possibility that there were several people similar to those who exist today in One Piece? Could it be that, like Joy Boy and Poseidon, there were other important personalities in the past like the ones we have today? But of course, if you made it this far, it's because you like the content, so it doesn't hurt to subscribe to our channel and become one more member of our fleet, my dear sailor. And of course, do not forget to press the like button, that helps a lot in spreading the video and the channel, so help us to become the largest fleet of pirates here on YouTube, okay? A big hug for everyone, and until the next video.